Welcome to Dextor Plays ZDawn by Golden God Games. Welcome to Dextor Plays ZDawn. This is a indie game that we're going to take a look at, being made by Golden God Games. Small indie, made 2 people. It's kind of an interesting game here. I really like some of the mechanics in it. There's a number of things here. Here's the entering screen where you get to create your survivors. There are 3 difficulties: easy, normal, and hard, which just cuts down how many people you have. But the other thing I think it does as well is cuts down some of the spawn rates. But I'm going to go take a look at normal. I did easy already. I got kills, but hey, that's part of the fun of it, right? NPC survivor encampments. There's 6 of those. That's going to be groups that could come after me and have some fun. Force a player to set up the encampment. No. NPC encampments get to respawn. No, actually, if I take one out, I want it gone. Supplies drop, so every once in a while there'll be a crate that I can go pick up. Item quantity is going to be standard. Zombie quantity going to be standard. And then we're going to take a look at these things and edit out. So I have, what do I have? I got a mechanic. Scrapping is an extra piece. I like that. Architect, I like this. So we're going ahead. One of the things I think we want here is a police officer. The police officer is going to give us the ability to min-max my attack damage with handguns and shotguns, but primarily there are a number of special events that take the police officer. So we're going to be doing that. Here we're going to change Angela from military into doctor. As a doctor, she is going to come with a medical bag, and then every 100 turns she will create a medical bag. So this healing can be an issue in the game. There's 2 things really: healing and resources, and that's why the architect is there. And this is why the mechanic is here, so that if I scrap something, I get an extra piece of something. And if when I build, I don't spend as much stuff. And then this is to help me keep going. And then over here, instead of this one, I'm going to take lumberjack, because I tend to have lumberjack. I tend to have a lot of melee weapons. If you use guns, it makes noise and you can attract stuff. There are some other things. If we take a quick peek here, as I build stuff into my encampment, the civil engineer does it twice as fast. One of the things you can build is an electric fence. This makes it twice as effective. The psychologist helps when you have a random event that's negative. He helps to offset that. The nurse helps to heal additionally when you do some healing. And in the military is with submachine guns, assault rifles, farms. The profession for philosopher, he can raise your morale. The politician just sucks stuff away. It might be interesting to do an all-politician thing. The Senate survives the zombie apocalypse, and can they survive? The zombie actor, the actor here is one to be less likely to get attacked, so he might be able to hide a little better. Then employment gets extra experience. The chef farmed foods heal +1 hit points for the group, and then the priest occasionally heals everybody. And I think that's just oh yeah, by the way, I get to heal somebody. You can also change around your points here. Endurance and speed are fairly important. I'm gonna boost up my speed. I'm gonna leave my intelligence because there is a check for that sort of thing. Let's go over here and also let's see your strength. Can bring your strength down 1, bring up your endurance by 1. Okay. For Xavier, actually, you should be. I'm going to drop this down by 1, bring this up by 1. Strength controls the amount of damage you do with the hand weapon. Plus, as a lumberjack, he's going to get +5 to the minimum and maximum rolls. So it'll work out a little bit better for him. We're going to take away some of his focus. And I'm going to distribute it across 1 in intelligence, 1 in speed, 1 into endurance. Oh, done already. Okay. Angela, I'm going to go boop, 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 there, like that. And then Kaylon, I don't mind having a person who has a high intelligence. This will at least keep me from having to work that up. But I'm thinking -1 here, +1 on the endurance. I'll do 1 more here for speed. Get everybody at least a 2 speed. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with that. Let's go in. So strength helps with physical damage. Speed is effective your dodge capabilities. Focus is your ability to shoot with weapons. Endurance is your health, and intelligence is used for special checks. Weeks after the first infection, a group of survivors wanders in the land of the dead. Alright, so here's the screen, and this is a turn-based game, which is kind of fun. I'm going to skip the tutorial, and I will take you guys through some of this, okay? So when I select my character, I have an option here. I can camp out, build my encampment, and this is where I would end up spending the rest of my time. I can split my group, and it takes all my action points, or I can look at my inventory and see what I've got. So there's my inventory. Here are my people. So if I look down at my people, I've got 12 health, no hunger, my morale is fine, I'm at level 1, I got skills, and then I got spaces for stuff and perks. So for example, this is the cop. He's going to take the weapon, the gun, and I can do a shift click here to split that out, but I don't have to worry about that because this is general inventory, and they're going to pull all their ammo from general inventory. Then this is also my intelligence guy, so not the mag bag. This thing here is +1 speed, +1 intelligence. So there we go. Give him some intelligence. I have a survival tent. Nice, it's a resource. That's my encampment, I believe. All right, so next we're going to take a look at Angela. Angela's going to get, she's the nurse type. I'm going to give her a knife because I tend to like to be, well, you know what? I'll give her a gun, and then I'll give her the backup of a knife. This is my architect, so my architect will get a knife. This is my lumberjack, being the guy who does the melee damage. He's going to get the bat, which will do some more damage. So now you can see this 5 to 10 is going to be 15 to 20 because of his stats. So it's a pretty decent weapon for him. Do a lot of damage. And then we'll throw this thing over here. Alright, so now I've allocated weapons and stuff, and as we go along we will find headgear, clothing, and accessories, and additional weapons. This is the total power, so if I attack something, we do 77 points of hit points of damage. That is, each zombie has 6 hit points. So that's, almost 13 zombies. So I could kill 12 zombies in a hit. Zombies will counterattack. I believe once you hit and do the damage, they get their counterattack. So anything that's 13 or more zombies, I'm going to want to be careful about. I have 2 action points. Everything I do takes an action point as far as movement goes. So, for example, from here, if I want to go up this way, I can left click there, and I move one, and I can do it again. And that's how I do that, and I just let the turn go. Now, I'm looking around a little bit. I'm looking for a place to camp. Ooh, what? Oh, bad news. Yep. So I did a double move thing where I shouldn't have. I got hit. So did anybody get hurt? No. So I could do an attack. So I'll show you this. If I attack, watch down here. See down the road right here? It'll tell you. I'm going to kill 8 to 12 zombies, and I'm going to take anywhere from 0 to 6 points of damage. So if I hit them, boom. Okay. If I hit them again, they're gone. So that's good stuff. Next, let's just keep moving away. I'm going to move a little slower. Trees block visibility, and also the zombies only get 1 move a turn. Hello. There's a center here. Oh, that's probably the research center. Wow. Wow. All right. I'm thinking of maybe putting my... Yeah, so here's the road. If I put my encampment, say, here... Even here, zombies have a sight range of 2. They wouldn't see my encampment from over here, and then I could watch the road and actually potentially move in. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna set up my encampment. I need my points. Yes. You don't want to be on the road because zombies path along the road. Each zombie has a set path. Some of them will sit around, some of them will wander around, some will follow the road from one end to the other. So you kind of want to be careful. The next thing I'm going to do is, now that I've got this thing set up, if we look in the encampment, I can build things, and here's my resources on the side. I don't have a whole lot that I can do, but if I also look in storage, this is what my characters have, And I can put that in the encampment storage. I'm not going to do that at the moment. I want to build something, and probably the first thing I'm going to want to do is a wall, which is going to take some wood. Good news is I can do lumberjacking. I go in here and click over on the side here, collect wood, and I can let a turn go by. And we'll just let turns go by. You can see I'm collecting wood over here with my action points, and I can see the zombies. They're popping in and out. Yeah, they're stuck at the hello. So what happened here is this guy's came down here. This little flashing red says he sees me. I'm going to step back from here. Stop my digging. I'm going to go into these trees. And then I'm going to come back up in here into the encampment, drop off the wood I have. Now let's take a look and see if I can build my wall. Nope. I got chased out of the woods just too soon. Alright, let's go ahead and do my collecting wood. Now, these guys are being a pain in the butt. Alright, back up one. Alright, and yeah. Oh boy. Back off. Now if I give it a couple of turns here, they should, yeah, they're actually, you know what I could do? I could just sit here and chop wood. So there goes that big 90. That's bananas. You can attack melee next to you. You can attack ranged 2 points away. There we go. Now I'm full. Good. Yes. And in here. Now what we can do is next turn, I can build my wall. And now I have to tell it who I want to put in there. If I click on my characters down here, they'll throw them in. So you can see I'm building. It's going to take me 10 turns to put up a wall. Now the thing about the defense is if you get attacked while in your environment, they have to get through it. So I need 28 more for a spiked wall. Really? Let's go down here. So I want to build up my encampment here. Then I'm going to start going to do finding food and stuff like that. If you're ever curious what you're carrying, you look in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I can get more than one, so I'm just going to come back here. Let a turn go by, go into the encampment, take a look at my spiked walls, build that, throw my people in there. Boom. Like that. Now, one of the things I can also do here is, I think I had a second gun, didn't I? No, I had only one gun. Okay. I should probably give the gun to the guy who's the policeman. Let me take a look at that. I'm going to swap this about. Oh, he already has the gun. Okay. Never mind. I was being smart. Here's your backup knife. Go. Alright, how we doing? Now the spikes. Ah! They're trying to attack me. They won't actually get through. They're going to be killing themselves on the wall, but I'm going to go ahead and help them out a little bit. There we go. I didn't get anything for that. If I go up here, nope, nothing. Am I done with my spiked wall yet? Nope. And you can see now I've taken some damage. 6 turns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Construction complete. Whoa, that's an awful smell. I don't know what you're talking about. So if you look down here, I have health, I have hunger on all these characters. One of the things that you can do is if you eat, you can restore 1 hit point and decrease hunger. I am not going to use this to heal up. I'm going to use this mostly for just dealing with my hunger. So we will let that go. And now I'm going to move out. I'm going to move into here. Ah! It's a military thing. They see me. I'm going to back up. This is going to be an issue. I can see around here. They can see me, so it doesn't really matter if I step in here or not. Both of these guys are going to see me. I'm going to hit this guy once, because I need to get in there. I'm going to hit them, back up. This doesn't prevent me from taking damage. I still take a counterattack. And I can just sit here and let them hit the wall. Let's see. If they hit my wall, I'm at what? 8, 6, 10, 8, 9, right? Just make sure I got that right. 8, 6, 10, 8, 9. 8, 6, 10, 8, 9. 8, 6, 10, 8, 9. So see, I'm not taking any damage from this. But you see this? Watch this. They're dying. They're dying on my spikes. Alright, now if I shoot them, I shouldn't take any damage, but that isn't always the case. If I look in here, I can see that my walls are taking some damage to it. But we were to let that go. So, now that I've got 2 groups out, I'm going to stick my head in here. Okay, that looks good. And then we're going to get in here. Now, I'm in the research center. And the research center is going to have places. So I just said go into the location. And what I'm going to do is I can take a look at here. And you can see here it says I'm likely to find medical supplies. And here I can find resources and maybe some medical supplies. I'm getting kind of low, so I'm going to want to get some medical supplies. So I'm going to throw all my people in here. Grab some medicals. And you see I got a thing there. If I look in my inventory, I can see that I have painkillers. And it looks like I have a baseball bat. Who got the baseball bat? You used to have a base, yeah. So we're going to look at you. You're going to take a baseball bat. You're going to go from 5 to 11 to 8 to 13. And I'll give you your knife as backup. Okay, so in a special event, suddenly the floor collapsed. Stuart E fell and suffered damage. He's now surrounded by... Okay, who's E? It wasn't Angela, right? Stuart. You? Stuart. So I can either flee for speed or fight for my life. What's my speed and what's my life? They're the same. We'll flee. Not a problem. Took 3 hit points. Okay. That I can cure. So now I just took a turn. I took another turn trying to do some more searching, and I got this guy coming in here to have fun with me. 112 of these dudes. Jesus. I need to move out. Can't deal with that yet. Take a turn. Now I'm going to see if I can suck them over here. Okay. No? They left. No, they didn't. There we are. Hey! I'm going to let them beat themselves on the wall until they get down to a point where I can kill them. Ah! Oh boy. So let's take a look at my walls. My walls are doing all right. I can do a repair for 4. I don't have the wood. Oh, that was bad planning on my part. All right, let's shoot some of these guys. All right, so now I'm down. I'm hurt a bit, so I'm going to go in here. I have some medical supplies. I think you are going to get healed. Only the medic can consume the medic bag? What? Since when? Well, that's... Oh, I see. Everybody got health. Alright. And then get some health there. Alright, so I killed off that one group. I would normally just sit back and let them hammer at my walls, but I kind of need to do this. How am I doing on my health on the wall? My wall is gone. Okay, so these guys are dead. I'm going to get in here and chop up some wood so I can repair. Yes. And then, you see I got a +1 here. So with this level, I can either add one to one of my skills, or I could pick another perk. Now, there's a few perks that I can get here. Here's Lightfoot, minus 50% chance of triggering traps. I've got the Junkie to get find an item and an additional painkiller. +3 attack if you don't have an equipped weapon. This is if you get bitten, you might have to amputate the arm or leg or whatever. These both, the food is good because it actually halves your hunger need, but that's something else. Only take half the negative morale of a bad effect. Plus max melee damage is good. Plus max firearm damage is good. Extra dodge is good. But this is the one I want. Good eyes. Plus 10% chance to find items. Because as you've seen, I can spend a lot of time trying to look for something. So we don't want to spend a lot of time looking for stuff. I don't have anything new to allocate. So we will let the turns go by here. I need like 7, 8 some odd wood. But I'm going to go ahead and go to max. You can't move the menu, but you can move the screen. So like for example, I go here. So I can keep an eye around me. There we go. Now let's go ahead and get out of here. We are going to go ahead and repair our walls. And I have some more stuff here left to build up the wall again if I want to. Here's some other things here, but you can see I need more resources. Watchtower, everything here past this takes more than wood, which is why I'm not spending a whole lot of time there. I'm going to go back in here to search, and if you've done searching with your group, the group will pre-assign themselves. Alright, so what did I pick up? Another pack. Oh, and I just saw something come down over here. So I think I'm going to wander down that way. I shouldn't do double moves. Okay, I got to learn not to do that. These guys can call more zombies. So I'm going to go into the woods. Woods. One single move. Hey, that actually looks pretty good. Let's go in here and see what happens. I found some gear. So I got binoculars to give me +1 focus. You'd think it gives you +1 more around you. No, it does not. Who's going to get the focus? Somebody with a gun. So we'll give you accuracy. Move again. Okay. Now I saw it drop. Yeah, there we go. Right there. And what did we pick up? Woo! Hello. That's actually quite nice. Decrease hunger. This is the same as canned food. I got a whole bunch of healing and extra moves. So now I want to find a town. I want to stockpile some food. There's a town. Hello, Fairfield. Now this is maybe a decent town. No. So it's on a road. This is going to be an issue for me. I'm gonna have to worry about critters coming from either side. But in the meantime, there's a couple things I can do. I can go over here for gear, which I actually kind of like at the moment. Food, which is fairly important. Or food, gear. This is all average likelihood. Unlikely to find the weapons, but likely over here. I'm not really all that worried about the weapons. So right now, I'd like to just gear up a bit. Get rid of that. Let turns go by. Remember, I have a plus 10% to see stuff. Focus. You need focus too, because you've got a weapon. We found a survivor who's just been bitten by a zombie. So we can take off a limb, leave him to his fate, intimidate and steal our items. I need bodies, so I'm going to go ahead and amputate a limb. I don't know which limb. Oh, the leg came off. Okay, so he's -2 speed. Let's take a look and see if I've got any kind of weapons in here for you. No, somebody has a backup knife. So let's give you a knife. Now my overall power has gone up. And we'll go on. Alright, so now I've got people coming in. They see me. I got one turn. I'm going to let them come in a little bit closer. Okay. And there's some forest tile over here. So if I go like this. Hello. Into the forest. They'll go off on their own thing. Doing whatever. Hello. So I've lost a speed because of the guy I have in my group here. That's not good. Can head back to my encampment. No, there we go. Now I've broken contact. All right, I'm gonna have to dump my person off here. So we're gonna go ahead and split the group. So I have to let turn go by. Take this group. Do Z here, and I'm gonna take everybody but the person with the amputated leg. Okay. I should be back up to 2. This person here can watch the encampment. Of course. We will go back in here, move in, and join up with our group. Things are looking pretty good so far. I didn't pick up any other things going on there or here. So I have food. I have healing. All right, so people are starting to get hungry. So you can see that they're down at starving level. At starving, they will start to lose out on stuff. Where's all my... I had broccoli and a whole bunch of healing, didn't I? Did I not pick that all up or something? Something happened, and I'm not happy about it. Are you, and you. Okay. I'll let these guys hit my wall a little bit. 3 turns of hitting my wall. They're still not in a place where I need to worry about repairing. Now, I'm going to kill how many? 10 to... Nope, one more. There. Now you're out. And so that's the game pretty much. We're going to keep trying. Let's see if I can do... Nope, not at the point of repairs. When it gets to yellow, you can repair. And how much wood do I have? A little bit. I might move my guy over here, well, the one guy without a leg, over to do chopping of wood, because it's only one space away. And ideally, when I chop this, it'll eventually go away. It'll open up my line of sight, and I can see further out here. And there's a couple things that I will be able to build that will allow me to keep an eye on this whole road, which will be really nice. All right, with that, thank you for joining me on ZDawn. Come back and join me in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.
Creeping through the shadows and the corners of your mind. I go where the wind blows. I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whispering the name. No, I can't be tamed. My heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a